This will allow for all of our students to join, and any family members will be able to watch directly from YouTube. We are live now, and you should see the option to view. And I'm going to continue to support our students on the back end who are still trying to come in. I see that we have our guest speakers or guest judges here. Thank you so much. If you are a family member wanting to see your student present, please click the YouTube link in the chat so that we can allow the platform that I guess they can't host everybody's support system, which I love, but we're going to use YouTube to troubleshoot that issue that we're having. All right. And I'm going to do a quick skim through the chat and the platform to make sure we have everybody. I see Ava, Joya, Carter, Justice, Navaya, and Summer. So I need to help troubleshoot 2 more students and then we'll get started. All right, I think we're all set now. Thank you again for your patience and being here with us tonight. I am so thankful and grateful that you guys are choosing to spend your Wednesday evening with us. I'm grateful that our scholars have worked through their projects to have this showcase tonight. And again, just thank you all for being here. Tonight is all about celebrating their growth and giving them the opportunity to share what they have created. Scholars, please make sure your cameras are on so that when it's time for you to present, I can pull you up on stage. I'm going to share a little bit about what their project pathways included for the summer so that anyone here not familiar can understand what we're doing tonight. So every program that Humble facilitates includes a special project because we believe in multiple disciplines being used at one time. Of course, our scholars have been with us for the last 6 weeks, receiving support in math and literacy. But we wanted to take it a step further, especially with them having a lot of time on their hands over the summer. So we created Project Pathways. We gave them 2 options, which you'll see on the screen. Option 1 is Shark Tank, while option 2 is Design Your Dream Life. Some students are choosing Shark Tank, where they created a solution to a real world problem, while others designed their dream life, and they will share their vision for their future here with us tonight. Here is the format for tonight's presentation. Our scholars will have up to 5 minutes to present their project. We have 3 guest judges with us here tonight who will ask just 1 question per guest judge after the presentation is done. So, again, scholars will have up to 5 minutes to present, and we'll have 1 judge come on stage to ask a question. Our judges have a rubric to follow, and we have prizes at the end for our top 3 winners for tonight's presentation. And we have a few more things up our sleeve that we will share with you once we get there. And then last but not least, audience engagement. So we have our viewers on YouTube Live, and we also have viewers here within the chat. So please support by congratulating your scholars on a great presentation, sharing words of encouragement, and celebrating their hard work and growth through the chat so they can see it as they're presenting and even after they leave the stage. All right. Since only the presenting scholar will be on stage, the chat is a great way to cheer them on. Tonight's order for our Project Pathway presentations includes the following. We have 9 different scholars who are going to come up and share their project with us. We have Joya, Carter, Kendrick, Justice, Summer, Ava, Khadijah, and Navaya, and Keenan here to present their presentation. All right. So Joya, I'm going to bring you up. Go ahead and unmute, and I'm going to start your slide now.
Okay, my name is Joya Willingham, and I am interested in pursuing a fashion marketing and journalism career. And today I'll be presenting Design Your Dream Life. My passion for fashion and storytelling. Fashion is more than just clothes to me. Fashion is the way to express myself. I like the way fashion brands tell stories and how social media, writing, and marketing help people connect with them. My main interests are fashion trends such as personal style, brand stories, writing content creation, and keeping up with what's new in the fashion world. My career vision. My dream is to work as a fashion marketing strategist, collabing stories that connect iconic brands with their audience. I envision myself at the intersection of creativity and communication, analyzing trends with editorial content and building campaigns that inspire personal style. Whether in a dynamic digital newsroom or at a major fashion event, I want to inform, engage, and empower consumers through authentic and visually stunning storytelling. Plan for success. Gain knowledge. Study marketing, business, and fashion industry basics to build a strong foundation for my dream career. Build skills and experience. Develop writing, digital marketing, social media, and content creation skills, and then apply them through internships, networking, fashion events, and portfolio development. Personal growth. Having confidence, creativity, and adaptability to thrive in ever evolving world of fashion marketing and business branding. Overcoming challenges. Competitive industries and fast changing trends can be hard to keep up with. To stay ahead, keep learning new things, follow people who are successful in the industry, and be open to change. Being curious and willing to learn can help you grow and stay prepared for new opportunities. Balancing creativity with deadlines, develop strong time management habits, use planning tools, and practice resilience to thrive under pressure. Building confidence in a new field, seek mentorship, celebrate small wins, and trust that every step forward is a progress towards the dream. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Joya. I'm going to pull up our guest judges to see who wants to ask the question. Feel free to unmute whoever wants to ask Joya her question for the night before we move to our next presentation. You did a wonderful job, Joya. Who would like to take this one?
I can start with the first question.
Okay.
Thanks for presenting, Joya. Um, what advice would you give to someone else who wants to get into fashion marketing?
I would probably say it's never too late to start thinking about your dream. Do stuff that you think would inspire others, and just of all, just be able to explore yourself and identity.
Love that. Thanks, Joya. And thanks, Khalees, for asking that question. I'll give our judges about 30 seconds to fill in their rubric for Joya while I bring up Mr. Carter so that he can prepare for his presentation. Joya, I am very proud. You are getting a lot of love on YouTube and in the chat, so I hope that you are proud of yourself, especially going first. You are starting us off very strong, and I appreciate your presentation. I look forward to supporting your journey. All right, Carter, bringing you up. Go ahead and unmute. And you may begin when you are ready.
Hello, my name is Carter Ingram, and I am talking about becoming a lawyer. My dream life as a lawyer. Becoming a lawyer. Future career. To become a lawyer. Why become a lawyer? It looks fun, and you can make a lot of money. Why it matters. Help people out with injury and law settlements. What lawyers do. A lawyer advises clients on legal matters, represents them in court, drafts legal documents, and ensures their rights are protected under the law. What lawyers need. Education. 4 years of college, plus 3 years of of law school equals 7 years in total. Skills lawyers need: analytical skills, communication skills, interpersonal skills, persuasion skills, problem-solving skills. How much money? Average salary: $150,000. Lawyers' salary range: $72,000 to $1 million yearly. My vision: I want to become entertainment lawyer with a sports focus, a dream of having a fancy car, a fancy house, and building a happy family. This career combines my passion for entertainment, sports, and helping others succeed. My plan: steps to achieve my goal: finish elementary and middle school, go to high school, complete an internship, go to college, study for and pass the LSAT, attend and graduate law school, pass the Texas bar exam. What I can do now: interview entertainment lawyers, learn how the law works, research how all lawyers work, start practicing skills good lawyers have. Skills and strengths. My strengths include talking to people, understanding what others need, being determined, and caring. I'm building math, reading, and science with tutoring support to help me grow. Future growth. Challenges: staying focused, how to overcome, being in a good environment, have the right people around me. My long-term vision: help famous athletes out by making sure they are protected and their families are protected. Reflecting on my journey, I learned how lawyers work. I also learned how lawyers do and why their work is important. I'm proud of my knowledge of lawyers now. I'm proud that I learned how to do this. The future is important because I can do a lot of cool things. My future and anything is possible in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Carter. Great job. So proud. I'm going to bring our guest judges up to see who wants to ask you the question before we go to our next presentation.
Hi,
Hi, Ms.
Carter.
Goodwin.
Great job. Hi, Rakaya. I'm going to ask you the question. What habits will help you achieve your dream life?
Being a good person. Being a good person.
Okay, I love that answer, Carter. I know that's right. Thank you, Ms. Goodwin, for asking that. Carter, great job. You are getting a lot of love on YouTube as well as in our comments here. I am so proud of you. I am going to give our judges their 30-second window to go ahead and finish their rubric while I bring up our next presenter. Let's see. It looks like I need to move around a little bit. Justice, I am actually coming over to you. So get ready. I'm going to bring you up on stage now. Let me go ahead and get yours up. You may start whenever you are ready.
Okay. My Dream Life by Justice Jones. My dream. When I grow up, I want to be a professional track athlete. A professional track athlete makes competing track and field events their job. They spend their days training, following routines, and getting sponsorships. Their goal is to qualify and win prize money at big events like the Olympics, World Championships. 2. My favorite track and field events are the long jump, 200 meter, and the 4x1 relay. 3. I love track because I'm fast and I've been the fastest girl in all my grades at school. I really enjoy running and Being on a team is fun. It also keeps me healthy and strong too. 4. Shakira Richardson is the reason I started track. She's the fastest woman in the world, and one day I will win big races like her. Okay, these are my goals. 1. Practice every week. 2. Improve my speed. 3. Stay on honor roll. 4. Eat as healthy as possible. I love chocolate chip cookies. 1. This is for the long term side. Make my high school track team. 2. Earn a college scholarship. 3. Compete professionally. 4. Represent the USA in the Olympics. My dream life path. First, I have to finish elementary school, which I already finished that, so I could check that off. 2. Middle school. 3. High school. And then 4. College, which I want to go to Georgia University. And 5. I want to be a professional track athlete. And I'll have to stay focused, make good grades, and be disciplined to reach my goals. Okay, whatever it takes. I know being a track athlete won't be easy. I will have hard training days and have to balance a lot. I'll also have to be mentally strong because I may not win all my races. That's okay as long as I never quit. Another reason I want to be a track athlete is because I enjoy being part of a team. My coaches and teammates always encourage me to do my best, and it helps me get over any nerves before my events. Being on a team has taught me about support and good sportsmanship, which are important both on and off the track. My dad ran track, and all of my brothers run track too. They are all fast and win a lot of their races. I want to continue in our family's favorite sport and make my family proud by giving my best effort. Okay, 1. I want a nice home with a basement where I can have a movie theater and space to dance. I also want a big backyard so I can have a volleyball net up and a trampoline. 2. I will also need a 2-car garage to park my Bronco and Jeep in. 3. My home must be close to my family so we can have dinner often and they can come travel with me to my track events. 4. I want to be close to things to do, like parks, trails, bowling, and lots of shopping stores. I'll need my home to be close to my training faculty. Bright future vision, standing on a podium, inspiring others, winning medals, and living my best life. Thank you very much. And Proverbs 3:5-6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Therefore, it tells us to never give up.
Thanks, Justice. I love that. Brianna, would you like to ask Justice her question before we move on to our next presenter?
Yes. First, really good job, Justice. Chocolate chips are my favorite too, so that caught my attention in your presentation. But I do want to know, what habits do you think will help you achieve your dream life?
My habits, like things that I would do to help it, like
Mm-hmm.
I would say, well, my dad takes me in the backyard and I do some stretches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Justice. I appreciate you. Great job. We know you love those chocolate chip cookies, so make sure you're watching your diet while you are training. But beautiful job. You have a lot of love on YouTube and in the chat. Very proud of you. My next person is going to be Summer. Summer, I'm going to bring you up now, and you may get started when you are ready. Make sure you unmute.
Sorry, my camera doesn't work. My
It's okay.
Dream Life by Summer Ingram. My dream is to become a cosmetologist who specializes in hairstyling and nail design. I want to create beautiful braids, colors, curls, and fun nail art that makes people smile. What I want to create: braids and curls, pretty colors, fun nail art. Why this interests me: I love being creative, using my hands to make something pretty, and I like helping people feel confident. Why this matters: hair and nail can change how someone feels about themselves. I want to be that person who brings that happiness. Research and evidence. Cosmetology who focus on hair and nails can help people feel and look their best. Styling, hair, creative, positive styling, protective styling, design, nail art, and caring for healthy hair and nails. Education. After high school, I will go to cosmetology school to learn hair cutting, styling, coloring, braiding, nail care, and safety rules. Skills needed: creativity, patience, gentle hand, kindness, listening skills, and confidence when working with clients. Where I can work: salon, spa, and nail studios, or even open my own business. I could even become a traveling stylist or beauty influencer. What success looks like: success looks like me working in a peaceful, happy salon where people feel comfortable and welcome. A bright space with soft colors and pretty nail polish shelves, and a cozy hair station. My future lifestyle includes helping people feel beautiful, meeting kind clients, and create hairstyles and nail design that shows my creativity. Personal goals: grow my confidence step by step. I will feel brave, stay humble and loving, always kind and to every client. Become great at hair and nails. Practice until I shine. 1. Practice ponytail, twist, and braids. 2. Learn nail care and safe polishing. 3. Watch tutorials for new techniques. 4. Stay focused and build confidence. 5. Go to cosmetology school. 6. Work in a salon and learn from pros. 7. Open my own hair and nail studio. What I can start doing now: practice on dolls or family members, learn about hair types, try beginner nail art, and keep believing in myself. My strength, my current strength: I am kind, gentle, humble, very loving. People feel comfortable around me. I am creative and patient, which helps a lot with hair and nails. Skills to develop: hair cutting, colors, advanced braiding, nail shaping, and confidence when talking to clients. Support I need: family support, practice tools, beginner hair and nail kits, and future training in cosmetology school. Future growth: challenge I may face: being shy around new clients, learn difficult techniques, and stay confident when things get hard. How I will overcome them: practice often, take my time, keep learning, and remind myself I am capable. I grow my confidence little by little until I feel comfortable in the spotlight. Long-term vision: become a talented at hair and nails cosmetologist with a calm, beautiful salon where everyone feels loved and welcome. Reflection. I learned that cosmetologists need training, practice, and confidence, but it is a fun and creative job. What I am proud of. I am proud of choosing a career that lets me help people feel beautiful. Why it matters to me. I want to use creative kindness and growing confidence to make people smile every day.
Thank you so
Chasing
much.
my dream one sparkle at a time.
I love that. Thank you.
You.
You did a great job. I'm going to pull up our guest judges to see who's going to ask you a question before we move to our next presentation. So anybody can go ahead and come off mute to ask Summer her question.
Thank you, Summer. What is the next project that you're excited about doing toward your goal of becoming a cosmetologist?
Maybe makeup.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks, Summer. We appreciate you. I'm going to pull you guys off stage. And my next person in line is going to be Kendrick. I'm going to pull you up in just a moment. Let me get your slides up on the screen. And you may unmute and start when you are ready.
And the project I was working on is Shark Tank. The real world I'm solving is shark attack. I'm going to solve it by putting a titanium dam so sharks can't swim where the people are. And nowadays sharks like to eat people, and that's why it is good for our environment.
Thank you, Kendrick. Great job. I'm going to pull our judges back up to see who's going to ask a question. Okay, we're going
All
in
right.
order. I like the judges being organized. I picked up on that. All right, go ahead.
Okay, Kendra, great job. What makes your idea different from others?
My idea is like I was thinking of like a world problem so that I could like actually solve it when I get older.
All right, thanks, Kendrick. Great job. You're getting some love on YouTube and in our comments here. I love that. Let me see who my next person is in line. Our next person is Miss Ava. Ava, I'm going to bring you up. Go ahead and unmute and get started once I put your slide up on the screen.
My Dream Life Future Goal by Ava Noel Hatley. My future goal is my dream job is to be a veterinarian. I want to be a veterinarian because I love animals and I want to help them stay healthy. Take care of them when they're sick or hurt and make them feel better. I love animals and I want to make a difference in their lives. My research. To become a veterinarian, you must complete 4 years of undergraduate study followed by 4 years of veterinarian school. After veterinarian school, you must pass an exam to become a doctor veterinarian medicine DVM degree. I can work in a veterinarian clinic, animal hospital, zoo, farm, wildlife center, or open up my own. My vision. My vision is to become a veterinarian because I love animals and I want to help keep them healthy and safe. I want to learn how to take care for pets and other animals when they're sick or hurt. I also want to teach people how to take good care of their animals. My career plan. My career plan is to achieve my goal, and I will work hard in school and focus on my science, math, reading, and communication skills. I will plan to graduate from high school with good grades and attend a 4-year college to study biology or animal science and then go to veterinarian school. To earn my doctor of veterinary medicine DVM degree while I am in school, I hope to volunteer at an animal shelter or for veterinarian clinic to gain experience working with animals. I know becoming a veterinarian takes dedication, patience, and compassion. I am willing to work hard to reach my goal because I want to make a positive difference in the lives of animals and families who care for them. My dream is to become a successful veterinarian who provides excellent care and helps animals live long, healthy lives. My future growth. In the future, I hope to be a caring and skilled veterinarian who helps animals live healthy lives and make positive difference in my community. I believe that if I stay, I can determine and never give up and I can achieve my career goal. My reflection. I will work towards becoming a veterinarian. I will continue learning and grow and I will improve my study habitats, stay focused on my goal, and do my best in school, especially in science. And I also want to become more responsible, patient, and confident when solving problems. I understand that becoming a veterinarian takes hard work and dedication, but I am willing to put effort to achieve my dream, and I will look for opportunities to learn more about animals, volunteering, reading books, and asking questions. Every challenge on your face will help me become stronger and better prepared for my future career.
Great job, Ava. Thank you. I'm going to bring Brianna up to ask your question.
That was really good, Ava. Um, I want to know, what advice would you give another scholar who has a similar dream as being a veterinarian?
I would say that they would be confident in themselves so they can work hard becoming a veterinarian. As what I said, it needs to take dedication and confidence.
Thanks, Ava. That was a good answer to that question. Great job. You're getting love on YouTube and in our chat here. I hope that you are proud of yourself. My next person in line is going to be, let's see, Navaya. You are up next. I'm going to pull you up on stage so that you can unmute and get started when you are ready. Let me find you. See, I'm coming to look for you. Okay, there you are. Go ahead and unmute and get started when you are ready.
Okay. Introduction. Good afternoon, Shark Tank. My name is Navaya Cruz. I'm here to present my newest company, Binderful, which is, sorry. I messed up over there, but in my company, I sell binders for adults and students in need. The problem that exists is students struggle a lot to keep track with paperwork. Also, when it comes to working in Binderful, adults need binders so they can keep track of dates and other things. This product is also important because it can keep you organized and successful in life. Research and evidence. Facts. Many students struggle with organization even when they have so many classes. Lost homework can lead to lower grades or missing assignments. Examples. I've seen my classmates forget homework because they couldn't find it. Sometimes I can waste time looking for things in my backpack. People should care that being disorganized can hurt students and their confidence effectively. My solution. For my invention, I came up with the idea to make binders for adults and students in need. What my product does is it keeps adults and students organized and confident for the future. How it solves the problem is it now makes it easier for students to get what they need and turn in work on time, and adults too. How it works. My invention works like any other binder that you can find on Amazon, but this one has different features and it is much more durable. The different features in my all-in-one binder is built-in folders, assessments, trackers, pencils, pouches, and expendable pockets. Charging pockets, reminder tabs, lastly, a dry erase cover front cover. Impact and benefits. The people who benefit from this are students that have lots of papers and supplies. It's valuable because it helps students stay organized and also makes learning easier. How life improves by keeping everything in one place. It also saves time for looking for work. Future growth. Potential improvements I can add is more pocket sizes and a stronger strap to go around your body like a purse. Challenges to overcome is keeping the binder lightweight, also making it affordable. My long-term vision is to help millions of students stay organized. Reflection. I learned that organization is important to students and problems can solve everyday. And this can solve everyday problems. What I'm most proud of is I created a problem that solves students' everyday problems. Judges should choose my idea because Binderful solves a real-life problem, helps students every day, and has the potential to grow a successful business.
Thanks, Nabaya. Great job. I'm going to bring Khalees up to ask your question.
Hi, thank you so much for your presentation. The question I have for you is, what do you think would be your next step to bring Binderful to life?
My next step to bring Binderful to life would probably be to maybe I think I would add more to bring it back to life, maybe for the future is to make the price maybe lower because it is really expensive. Also, add more things so people would want to buy it.
All right, thanks, Nabaya.
Thank you.
Great job. You're getting love in the chat here and on YouTube. Fabulous job. Our next presenter is going to be Keenan. I'm going to pull you on stage, and you may unmute and begin once your slide comes up.
Hello, my name is Keenan Seaborn, and for my project, I chose the Shark Tank. The real world problem I will be solving is retrieving lures. I am going to make a gadget that can go in the water and go in trees and bushes. This is important because lots of fishermen like me pay lots of money for lures and line, and we get upset when we lose lures, especially good ones and expensive ones. And that's why I think it would be very useful to lots of people.
Thanks, Kenan. Great job. I'm going to bring Ms. Goodwin up to ask your question.
Great job. My question is going to be, who would benefit the most from your idea?
Uh, I think like professional fishermen who compete in tournaments and
All right,
many other people.
Great job. You're getting some love over on YouTube. I am looking for one more student. Let's see. All right. It looks like that's the end of our presentations for tonight. Our judges are going to tally up the scores. We're going to announce the winner tonight before we end the session. So please stay within the call so that you can hear who is winning tonight. I'm going to talk to our parents for just a moment while our judges are tallying up their rubrics to send back to us. We loved having your scholars here this summer. We really appreciate you all trusting us with your babies over the summer to close their summer learning gaps that could have existed if you didn't choose Humble. So I'm going to drop a link in the chat, and I'm going to give you about 3 to 4 minutes to complete our end of program feedback form, because we always want to know how we can improve and what you enjoyed the most. So I'm going to drop that over on YouTube as well. And it's here in StreamYard. I'm going to give you the next 3 to 4 minutes. This will also allow for our judges to tally up their scores while we are doing this activity. So please go ahead and share your feedback, parents. We appreciate you for trusting us, and we want to know what you enjoyed and what we could improve on for next time. Our students took the survey on Monday during our last tutoring session, and I'll go ahead and talk about some of the things they shared with us and their feedback, because I enjoy that they were very honest with what they liked and what they want to see next. So let me pull up my data on my end so that I can share it with you all. So of course we had 9 students overall for our summer academy. Their question asked them, how do you feel about the program? They could either say they loved it, it was okay, they liked it, or they didn't like it at all. We have the majority of them either liked or loved our program. And we had a smaller percentage of students say that it was just okay. So I think we did a good job if the students are saying they loved it or they liked it. We are doing a fantastic job with programming so far from the student perspective. Most of them said that the lessons were very helpful. Some of them say that their confidence improved a little bit over the time. We had one student say that the program really helped her and she appreciated it, which I enjoyed because she was a very new student to us. So I'm glad that she appreciates the work that we did and we enjoyed having her in our program. A lot of them liked our Time to Climb activity that Mr. Dion pretty much led more than I did, I'll admit it, through Nearpod. They really enjoyed the gamification aspect that Nearpod gives us to challenge their thinking and look for their growth. And then the majority of them would recommend our program to a friend. So our students really enjoyed it enough to share with their peers, which I love so much. So I'm going to leave the next 2 minutes for you to finalize your forms while we are getting our rubrics back from our judges. So just give us a moment, and we have a few other awards that we're going to give out as well. So stay tuned. I will be right back in the next 2 minutes. All right, so I see that our judges have submitted their rubrics. We are crunching the numbers to determine who our winners are. And thank you to our parents who are filling out the feedback form. We are seeing the submissions come in, and we are very thankful that you are sharing your feedback with us, especially because enrollment for our Fall Academy is open. So we're actively enrolling new families or returning families into the Fall Academy. So we know what adjustments to make if you are sharing any of that. I am going to go ahead and share one more announcement before I get into some of the awards that we have while we're still crunching the numbers on the back end for the final awards that I know you all are waiting for. So before we announce our winners, I don't want you all to forget that your post-diagnostics are due on Friday, July 24th. This is the same diagnostic that you took before we started the Summer Academy 6 weeks ago. We need to track your growth. So scholars, your parents have your login information. And if you gave us your email, you have it as well. I sent it, I want to say last week. If I need to resend it, please let me know. But again, this is due on Friday, and we will be able to determine your growth from beginning to the end of our Summer Academy. So please, please, please go ahead and reserve the time you need to finish your diagnostics. Please don't rush. You start school in 2 weeks. Let's get in the habit of taking our time and pacing yourselves for the diagnostics, because you know when school starts, you're going to be testing again. So just do a brief test before you start the school year with getting ready with your pacing and answering questions. All right. Now, the moment we have been waiting for, Dion and I have had a lot up our sleeves during the Summer Academy, and we didn't really announce to our students what we were looking for our extra awards that we have, but I know that the scholars have been anticipating what else we've been up to. So let's go to our first set of winners for Group A's Time to Climb competition. So like I mentioned, during the 6 weeks, we used a platform called Nearpod, and they have activities there called Time to Climb. It is a competition-based game to help students retain information and show what they know, but it's basically like a kid version of Kahoot. So drum roll, please, in the chat for our winners for Group A, Time to Climb competition. Second place was Summer. Summer, you are going to receive a $20 gift card for being in second place for our Time to Climb competition. Great job on getting everything in and done for Time to Climb. I know that you had a great time doing those activities, and we will be communicating with your family to determine what gift card you would like for your $20. All right. Next drum roll, please. For first place, Time to Climb, the winner is Carter. Carter, great job on Time to Climb. We know that you took that competition very seriously in all sessions, but particularly with Dion's math sessions. We will be sending you a $25 gift card as your prize. We will be communicating with your family as well. You get to choose whatever gift card you want, whether it's Roblox, a Visa gift card, Chick-fil-A. The options are endless. It's all up to you. So we will be communicating with your family to send that gift card over to you. All right, that was award number 1. We had another award that we wanted to give out for the most live participation throughout our academy. So like I mentioned, we met with our students every Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 7:15 over the last 6 weeks. We have students we know that are shy, that came out of their shell towards the end, but then we had some students who didn't hold back from beginning to end and always volunteered to ask questions, always wanted to help their peers if they got stuck. So drum roll, please, for Group A's winner for most live participation. The winner is Kendrick. Shout out to you, Kendrick, for always helping your peers in Group A, whether it was math or literacy. You were always there and ready to support. You were always ready to answer questions. Even if you didn't have the right answer, you always tried. And we loved your participation for our Summer Academy. Again, your prize will be a $25 gift card for winning this award. Now we have Group B. Group B's winner for most live participation is Keenan. So Keenan also was willing to answer questions, even if he wasn't confident yet, raising his hand all the time to support his peers. So Keenan and Kendrick, the brothers of the group, we appreciate how dedicated you guys were during our live instruction throughout the Summer Academy. Remember, we will be reaching out to you and your family to determine what gift card you would like to receive so that we can send it to you. All right, so thank y'all, Keenan and Kendrick. And also shout out to Keenan. Keenan is one of our OG scholars. He's been with us for a minute. And I'm glad that we are able to recognize his effort and how much he was participating over the live instruction. The third award we want to give out tonight is Most Improved. Now, Most Improved can mean a lot of things. It could be confidence, it can be work ethic, it could be correct answers and growth over time. We have two students in particular that really showed out and improved and received feedback very well. Our scholars are between rising third graders and rising eighth graders. And we really enjoy getting to know these students and seeing how well they received improvement. So drum roll for our first winner for Most Improved is Justice. Justice, congratulations on being our most improved, one of our most improved students for our Summer Academy. We recognize your effort. We appreciate how you fought through challenges that you may have experienced throughout our Summer Academy. We will go ahead and communicate with your family as well about your $25 gift card, but congratulations on being our most improved for the Summer Academy. Last but not least, we have one more award for our most improved. So drum roll, please, before we get into the project showcase winners. Our next winner for most improved is Miss Joya. Joya, we really loved how you showed up for the Summer Academy in asking questions, answering things, providing clarity for your peers. You really showed up and showed out, and I love how you received feedback over time to improve your skill sets. So Joya, congratulations. We are proud of you and being our second most improved scholar for our Summer Academy. All right, so now it's time for the Project Showcase Awards. Let me get my screen ready to share our top 3 winners. Those gift cards will have different prize amounts based on what we were telling our scholars was the goal. So we have 3 winners that we have identified from our judges and the rubric. So let me share my screen. Give me one moment. So we put a lot more parameters around the Showcase Awards. Our scholars all had IXL accounts to practice their independent skills over time. And we wanted to make sure that that was a part of the criteria for winning a Showcase Award. So let me just make sure my screen is not going to glitch. Okay. I'm ready to share. All right, let's see. Y'all know technology beat me up. Let's see. All right. Here we are, our Project Showcase Awards. Remember, we have 3 different awards that we are going to give out based on our guest judges. Again, judges, thank you so much for dedicating your time to view our scholars' presentations tonight and receive feedback. So scholars, you will get your feedback form from our judges so that you know how to improve for next time you have a public speaking opportunity. But drum roll, please, for our 3rd place winner, who is going to be receiving a $25 gift card for their project showcase. The winner is Carter. Carter, congratulations. We really enjoyed your project showcase about how you want to be an entertainment lawyer. Let us know however we can support, especially with getting you those interviews with other entertainment lawyers that may be out there. We are excited to see what's to come out of your journey. And we are excited about the dedication and the effort you put into your slideshow. So congratulations, Carter, on winning 3rd place. Drum roll, please, for 2nd place. Our 2nd place winner for the project showcase is Summer. Congratulations, Summer. We enjoyed hearing about how you want to be a cosmetologist and make people feel good on the inside and outside. I really appreciated how you highlighted that kindness is important when being a service provider, whether it's doing hair or nails. You will be receiving a $50 gift card. So we will be in communication with what that gift card will be right after this. So again, congratulations. We are proud of your presentation, and we look forward to seeing your journey in becoming a cosmetologist. All right, last but not least, we have our 1st place winner. Drum roll, please. The winner is Justice. Justice, congratulations on winning 1st place for our project showcase. We enjoyed hearing about your dream life. You told us about track and how it is important to your family and how you're continuing the legacy, but you also told us about the home and the overall life you want to have. And fingers crossed that you get your Jeep and Bronco with that 2-car garage that you were mentioning. But it was a joy to see you present. I know that your presentation had videos as well, and I'm sorry that the platform wouldn't allow for them to play, but I am very proud of how you presented even through those challenges, and congratulations on winning the $75 gift card. All right. So that is all for tonight. Thank you all for allowing Humble to be a part of your Scholar Summer learning journey. I don't take it for granted at all. We hope that this is just the beginning, and we look forward to supporting your family again throughout future academies. Fall Academy is open if you would like to re-enroll, parent workshops, or other learning opportunities that may come about. Scholars, I want you to keep learning, keep growing, and keep leading. We hope to see you again soon. Don't forget about Humble when you go back to school and all of the things we taught you over the last 6 weeks. If you need anything, you know where to find us. And again, thank you all that reserved your time tonight to cheer on our scholars. We appreciate everything, and I hope that you all have a great night. See you next time.